Victory Lane celebration continues for Denny Hamlin and the crew of the 18 truck. They're celebrating next to that coveted grandfather clock that's given away to the winner here at Martinsville. Now let's hear from a guy who's probably not too happy with his day, Todd Bodine with Hermie Sadler.
Well, I've been trying to figure out everything that was going on the racetrack. I think you and Nat are teammates, but tell us what's going on the racetrack.
Well, it's Martinsville racing, Herm. You've been here. You know what really upset me to start with. First of all, I want to say Service Central Tundra was fast. I mean, we had a great truck. A good top 5 truck if we didn't have any problems, and we had plenty of problems. And it started off on pit road with Max. Right there, I was going to hit that pit crew, and I don't know what he was thinking. Literally turning in the side of me, off the corner here, getting off the brake, getting off the gas, and he had the tires lifted in the air, and he wasn't going anywhere. Finally, I just turned him around. It was getting rid of him, but. I can deal with things on the racetrack, and when you endanger a pit crew on pit road for absolutely no reason, just keep turning into, especially your teammate. I mean, a teammate, he's turning into me on pit road. I can't stand for. I used to be that guy out there changing that tire. I did that for many years, and that's a dangerous place enough without having a driver do dumb things like that.
Now, I know you talk to each other, hand gestures on the racetrack, but have you talked to Max since the race is over?
Yeah. Max pulled me inside there under the thing where nobody could hear. He's right. Everything he said, he's never going to admit that he's wrong. He doesn't believe it what he did on pit road, which you got film of it there, so that's good to see. The deal on the back straightaway, I didn't do it on purpose. He don't want to believe me. Well, that's his problem. I don't try to race that way. I don't try to do people that way. I'm not going to do people that way, and I got done that way. So the thing, turning around back here, after he got halfway around, I turned him around. The deal with James over here, I don't know what he was thinking on the last lap. I guess he ran out of brakes. I had 10th and he had 11th. Brendan and those guys were up there battling, and right. Well, then they check up here. What am I going to do there? But he ran out of brakes going into 3. It's a shame. I told him before the race, this is the place that can take him out of this championship race. He's a great kid. I love him to death. He's an awesome kid, and I think his emotions and the heat of the moment, and Austin winning and him finishing back, losing all those points, it probably just got to him.
All right, that's Todd Bodine. Ray?
Hey, Hermie, let me show you something real quick. Check out the front end over here on James Buescher's race truck. That is pretty much destroyed, no question about it. And somehow you came home with a 10th place finish. How's that possible?
That didn't happen until after the checkered flag. We had a rough day to start out. I think it was lap 30. We had no volts in the voltmeter, and alternator problems all day long. And changed the battery out, and never could run any brake fans. Never could run tire blowers, anything. Just because we had bad alternator, it wouldn't charge. So
here's your last lap with Todd.
Yes, this is after the checkered flag here. He run me right into those guys. I was behind him on the white flag lap, and I beat him to the checker. Got into 3, and we touched, but it wasn't anything more than anybody else was doing all day long. And it's unfortunate because the front end wasn't very, very damaged. We hadn't ran into very many people all day long. The back end was pretty tore up from getting run into all day, but it's just something that you want to tear up trucks like that after the checkered flag's already out, and it's unfortunate, but we don't have to use this truck till next year, so we'll move on to Texas next week and try to go get that championship. We could have had a huge fall in the points, but we got a lot of spots right there at the end to bounce back a little bit, but definitely a rough day, and we're still in it.
With that 10th place finish, James Buescher is just 11 points out of the championship, heading to hometown race in Texas next week.
Yeah, right. We only have 2 races remaining in this season, and currently our top 4 separated by just 15 points. Remember, folks, that's 16 spots on the racetrack. That's all it is, and that's how simple this point system is. You get a point for every position. So one guy wins the race, the other guy finishes 16th or 17th. he wins the championship.
I'll tell you how simple it is. I even understand it. All they have to do is beat each other by that many positions on the racetrack, and that's going to be the champion. And I agree with James Buescher. Today was a Johnny Sauter-like day for that team. We've seen Johnny face adversity and fight back to the finish. That's what Buescher did today. That could be the key to him having a shot to win this championship when we get to Miami.
But what a point race we have here with 2 to go.
Great battle building up with just 2 races to go. Stay with us here on Speed.